watch. The world's first fully functional Android smartwatch has just gotten a lot smarter as the wimm company has just released an over-the-air update to version 1.03 of its software. Let's take a look. So the wimm watch has been out in development mode for a few months now, but with this update there have been some nice UI enhancements and, of course, most importantly, access to, for the first time, an app store. But let's just take a quick look at the UI. So as always, when you're flipping through your apps, you get one app per screen, one shortcut per screen here, but instead of being against kind of an ugly cubicle, they're just against this blue background. It's much smoother than it was before, and if you want to move between apps, you can actually hold down the corner and it'll just keep going. And if you notice at the top, there's a little status white icon over here, white line that shows you sort of where you are in the circle of apps. Now, as far as third-party apps, before this week, before the App Store, you had to sideload them, download them from the forums. There are a few of those. Now you can actually install them over the air. So taking a look at our laptop here, we're logged into the wimm site, into the micro app store that's just in beta, and there are 25 apps available right now, and they're all free. You can see that there are new watch faces, some travel apps, games, productivity, shopping, entertainment, fitness, and utilities. And we've installed a couple already, and those that we've installed, the button is grayed out because we can't add them once they've already been added. Of course, they're on our watch. But what we can do here, we want to add the simple calculator. We just tap this button here, and now the next time our watch syncs to the server, which it does automatically once per hour, or you can set it to do it less often, then we will download that. But you don't even have to wait for that if you're really eager to try an app, because all you need to do is go into the settings menu here on the watch itself, and you will see that when we're in the settings, when you're in the settings, you have the option of forcing a sync. So once again, I can hit the sync now button and it will go to the local Wi-Fi and download this app, and it'll show up in my apps. Let's take a look at a couple of the apps that we've already installed today that provide all kinds of neat additional functionality. So if you look at, here's one that's called Flashlight, and it does something that I think a lot of people need if you're in the dark. Just be careful how you tap it so you're not bringing down the menu, but you can actually change the color of it. So you can have a blue flashlight if you want. Of course, as always, if you slide to the side or slide up or down, you can get back to, here's another one called Searchlight. Here's our personal favorite new app, Twit Update. If you slide up to open this, you can see that I'm showing tweets from one of my best friends over here. And you can set this to actually add tweets from different people. So if you go and you can have it search for things, or you can have it, you can add an additional Twitter user. You have to type it in using this keyboard, which is a little bit cumbersome, but you can search by user, or you can search by text string for Twitter. So that is one of the many apps that we have access to. Of course, there's the newsreader, which is our favorite app. Once again, you got to swipe up to open the app. We're finding the swiping is a little bit strange while not on a wrist, but you can see that it's downloading headlines from some of our favorite sites, and we can tap and read the entire article with picture. So that is the Micro App Store and the update for the wimm 1 watch.